Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Spiritual Message of Islam by Khwaja Habibullah Shah Alaihi Rahma. Chapter 12, Section 3, Unitism and Apparentism. Shaykh Ahmad Sirhindi, also called Mujaddid, Imam Mujaddid faced another political condition at the time of Emperor Akbar's reign. Although Akbar was an enlightened ruler who followed a liberal policy towards people of all religion, his policy towards Islam was not in accordance with its accepted doctrines. Many selfish theologians of the type of Makhdum al-Mulk, who in order to avoid the payment of zakat, transferred their property at the end of the year to their wives and had it retransferred to themselves after the tax payment period is over. Their selfish attitude influenced the king to drift away from Islamic tenets. This was the state of the ulamas who were to be the guardians of Islam. They turned out to be self seekers. Emperor Akbar himself was misled by people like Abul Fazal and Faizi who utilized the conception of Wahdatul Wujud or Unitism with their selfish motives. They danced to the tune of the court and made Akbar the Khalifa of a new religion, which died with Akbar. The emperor went to the extent of disbelieving the Holy Quran and was determined to use a new kalima, La ilaha illallah, Akbar Khalifatullah. Wahdatul Wujud is intended only for those who have complete knowledge of Allah and who have complete knowledge in annihilation, in Zat and Sifat of Allah. Without annihilation, any talk of unitism will be mere self deception, which ought to be condemned. Without annihilation of self, Firaun said, I am God, and he became a kafir, unbeliever. On the other hand, Mansur al Khallaj rahimahullahu alayhi said Anal Haq, and he had been praised all over the world as a martyr, and he became a saint. Mansur Khallaj annihilated his self and attained unity with Allah. Some impostors who pretend to follow Wahdatul Wujud even without knowing the true implication of tanazzulat or devolutions preach to their murids to neglect the Sharia. There cannot be a greater harm than that. Judging the political conditions of Akbar's time and the common neglect of Sharia at those times, Imam Mujaddid thought it fit to give more importance to Nubuwwah, prophethood of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam than to Wilayat, the sainthood. He relied more on the commands received from Allah through the messenger Jibril alayhi salam to his prophet than upon the mystic experiences of saints like Ibn Arabi, however great they may be. Therefore, perhaps Mujaddid thought it fit to modify the conception of Wahdatul Wujud, Unitism, to Wahdatul Shuhud, Apparentism. To conclude, Wahdatul Wujud is applicable only to the elite, the Khawasul Khawas, the elite of the elite, who attain great heights of perfection, and it is indeed a hard nut to crack for the commoner, Awam, the common people. If they attempt to follow Wahdatul Wujud, they will find themselves in wilderness. Only to the common people, Wahdatul Shuhud, apparentism, is intelligible. Thus, both the conceptions are correct and they can be useful according to the intellect of the Salik, who is a traveler in the path of Allah. Both Shaykhul Akbar Imam Ibn Arabi rahimahullahu alayhi and Shaykh Ahmad Sirhindi Mujaddid al Fasani are great saints of Islam.